Miraci, we're getting mugged or our wheels aligned.
Today we're heading to our last parking spot by the sea. The road looks a bit tricky to get there, but we're gonna give it a try. This is how the roads are. Oh.
Okay, we're nearly there.
Oh my god, look at this.
I think this is the final bit.
Jeez. Mamma mia.
It's not gonna rain tonight, is it?
I don't know. This is so steep. Do you think we can make it back? It's one of the worst roads ever. This is so scary, to be honest. Oh my god, we're gonna drive by the edge now. I don't know why we always put ourselves in these kind of situations. Whoa. Okay, here we are.
So friends, this is our park up here. It looks like this is an area where there was a bar and restaurant, but obviously it's closed at the moment. And just down these steps here, there's a beach. Well, today it's a private beach for us, and that's the reason why we came down here, because we want to do a bit of final winter swimming along the Albanian Riviera before we leave. The road coming down though was very sketchy, and I don't know if it was worth it or not, but we'll soon find out. So basically the road goes up here and then round there and up top. First part was actually quite easy, but then it just got harder and harder. Looks worth it. This looks so good. What a spot. I can't believe we've got the whole beach to ourselves. Absolutely stunning place. Just to put you in perspective, we're actually a few kilometers along the coast from Saranda, where we left you last week. I can't stress how epic this place is. Honestly, I can't believe how warm the water is. It wasn't even that cold. Wow, this is paradise. Glad that we got a swim in today and an absolutely lovely afternoon here. So we've decided to head on to Ksamil and check that out before we leave the coastline, as tomorrow we want to then head inland and then start heading back up Albania and visit some other spots that we missed on the way down. So this looks like this is the difficult bit here to go up. So this is pretty hard to get up here. The tyres keep on slipping. Hope we don't get stuck. To make things worse, in the middle of the road there's like this
canal,
yeah,
where
with
the water
yeah,
flows from the mountains.
Yeah. Let's try again. Lucky it's not raining today, because we'd never get up.
Jesus, diklar bitcha, rätt, line up. Left. Alright? Oh my god.
We barely made it up. No damage though.
Yeah, we did it finally.
Hope that swim was worth it.
High five! We still have the last bit though.
Yeah, this was the hard bit though.
That was the hardest part ever.
Oh man, my heart is beating.
Right by the sea. It's such a wonderful spot. Look at that. We can hear the only bar in Ksamil going on.
The only one that's open. This is like this little beach town. Very, very beautiful. Already on the vibe that I can get, although everything's closed, I think I prefer Ksamil to Saranda because Saranda is just too busy of restaurants, apartments, hotels, one next to the other. Whereas here in Ksamil, it's more like beach vibes, beach bars, obviously restaurant with seafood and everything like that, but it's more of a beach town on a smaller scale.
Beach for design. The only bar
In Ksamil. It's over there. The last few weeks have been really weird. We've had a lot of good weather, a lot of sunny days, really warm, and then at night the same thing always happens. First it's calm, and then about, I'd like to say about 7-8 p.m. starts to rain, and it rains for a few hours, and then during the night the wind picks up. But last night it was something special because so windy, and even this morning I think you can hear it here. Ooh. It's bloody windy. Very, very windy. We parked up here by the side of the beach just because we thought this morning we're going to wake up, it's going to be nice and calm, and instead we were rocking all night, and not in a good way. And we were so tired that we couldn't bother moving again, to be honest, so we just stayed here. At least it's a sunny day though.
I always get confused what to buy when I go to the markets here because they're all different. I mean, you get a lot of things. You don't really find fresh meat in markets, and that's one thing that I'm struggling with. Most of them, they sell vegetables, pasta, and bottled cans. They really love them. But for me, I don't know why, I find it so difficult just to invent what I'm going to cook today. Okay, so I've just paid 10 euros to get into Butrint National Park. This place is so old, even the trees, just look at this. This is called the Venetian Tower. It was built in the 15th and the 16th century, and it's still standing. I think this is one of the smallest theaters that I ever saw in my life. I can't believe it that this was built thousands of years ago. And it's still here standing. How the hell did they carry this? Like, in my mind, I just can't understand. Wow, how can one carry this? Look at the size of it. I look so tiny. Whenever I visit an ancient city like this, I always ask myself this question.
How was it?
I liked it, but I'm feeling so tired now. It's not that big, to be honest, but I did some exercise, let's put it that way, and I feel tired.
There's a lot of sun today as well. Okay. Yeah, we have to pay or it's free?
Of course, man.
How much is it?
1,500. It's
Oh.
15 euro.
15 euro, yeah?
15 euros.
We've just made it to this river crossing. We started moving already.
Yeah.
And we're on this piece of wood and we're being pulled across to the other side of the river.
It's so expensive though. It's 15 euros,
Just
man.
across here, yeah.
I think we should have left it, to be honest.
So this is the first. Tandy getting pulled across the river. We're here already actually, so better get back in the van.
Something that makes us complete when we finally see. Here with the sun on our backs, it's
So when we get drone shots like that, Charlene is normally on the wheel and I'm flying the drone.
For some reason we always change. I never keep on driving. I don't know why.
Just follow the sheep.
There's always a first time for everything that we do in life, right? But with van life is always adventurous. Look at this!
And this looks like a very lazy shepherd because he's taking his sheep out in his car.
So we've changed positions again and we nearly got stuck.
Because of all the rain yesterday, the whole road was flooded.
And it was very muddy, so we couldn't make it there. So now we're turning, we don't know where we're heading, and we need to find a place for tonight, where to sleep.
Before it gets dark. Everyone's coming. Malta! And you? I guess so. Which way should we go? So cute. Okay, so you can't always have it your way. Plan A doesn't always work when you're traveling, and I think this is quite a good plan B, to be honest. So instead of getting through to the lake, we've come up on this high point. It's a lay-by on the side of the road, looks like a very quiet road, and I think we'll be able to spend a lovely evening here. We've got an amazing view of the Butrint National Park in front of us. There's the lake and the sea behind. Really epic scenery here in the south of Albania. Absolutely beautiful. But as always, lots of rubbish down here.
These are called chernaka.
I hope they're not spicy.
No idea.
Chernachka, I think that is, no?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this park up is better than the original one. And this is definitely one of the most beautiful views that we've seen in Albania so far. The sun is just setting now over in that direction, and it's just beautiful, really. Those were actually the best sausages that I've had so far.
It was
On this
really
trip.
tasty, yes.
And they weren't spicy as well, so that was just perfect for me. Really loved them. So good morning, folks, from another semi-warm and beautiful day here in Albania. So a bit of a solo hike today. This morning I'm at the Blue Eye, the one in the south of the country, closest to Saranda, which is where we were a few weeks ago. And I mention that because on Google Maps, if you type in Blue Eye, a few different ones will come up. Just now arrived at the entrance, but we parked the van in this very large parking lot about 5 minutes down the hill. We actually came here yesterday and we spent the night there. From what I can see, normally I have to pay for everything, but the guy said it's free of charge, I guess, just because we're out of season. I think I wanted to pay to get in here though.
Yeah, Blue Eye, yeah, 50 lek per person, 50 cents.
So here we are. It was actually only 50 cents to get in. It's going to be a cheap day today. Free parking, 50 cents entrance, and this is it basically. It's the Blue Eye. It's like a lake, go through to a river, and I believe the deeper we go in, colour of the river and lake turns more and more blue. past 10 minutes I've been walking along this curly road alongside the river. Really beautiful, a lot of nature here as well. So apart from the natural beauty of the river, there's also so many species of animals that live here, like the wolf, fox, so many birds. There's even deer here as well. I haven't seen anything yet, but obviously there's loads living in the surrounding areas. And there's also a really nice view of the mountains from here. That's the clearest water I've seen in Albania so far. Just arrived here at this viewing platform. I think this is the end of the hike, and arrived at what they call the Blue Eye. The bottom of the river actually looks blue, and there's this green vegetation coming out, and it just looks so crystal clear. Just look at that. Wow. That was actually so beautiful to see. There's also some signs there saying that you can't swim in here. I've also noticed there's so many animals here. There's so many cats and so many dogs. So good thing that Holly's back in the van at least.
Right now we're driving, we got mountains on both sides. We left the region of Saranda and now we're entering Griokaster. Right now we're on this mountain pass. It's so cold outside. It's like 1 degree out there.
And the roads in this area of Albania are phenomenal. They're so nice.
They're flat. They're wide as well.
Perfect to drive on.
It's gorgeous here. Wow, look at this mountain pass. Just by driving and seeing these wonderful mountains, you know, it gives me a lot of joy and excitement. It's so wonderful, especially this area of Albania.
We're on our way up to Griokaster. It's on the top of a hill, so obviously we're going uphill. But we managed to park in a good spot, to be honest, because we're already halfway up. And something that we've realized right away is that it's freezing cold here. And it's because we're up so high, that's why.
This is one of the cleanest places in Albania.
Yeah, I really like this place. There's actually so many interesting things to do here in Griokaster. Our first stop is just at this building here. We've just gone inside and bought some tickets, 200 lek per person, total that's €4, and the guy is going to take us now for a tour in this underground bunker which was built back in the Cold War. We didn't really know where we were going, to be honest. There's a sign here which says tourist information. Stepped inside the room and there was a few people, and it looks like it's a group tour, so they actually take you down to the bunker themselves.
Just careful with your hands.
Okay. So we're currently inside, and it is indeed a group tour. They take down groups to the bunkers, and so far we're just walking through this long tunnel with these rooms on each side.
It was begun to build in 1963 because in 1960 Enver Hoxha, the leader of the Communist Party, broke the relationship with the Soviet Union. And he was afraid of a nuclear attack here in Albania. That's why he decided to build this bunker. And the only workers in here were the prisoners from the castle and the most trusted engineers Enver Hoxha had. Because this bunker was built only to accommodate 200 members of the Communist Party. And they wanted to keep this thing a secret for the population. But in 91, when the system changed, they learned about the truth about this bunker and they became very angry. They came in here, destroyed and stole most of the stuff.
I can't believe that we're actually inside a bunker.
Even by the color in those walls show the importance of the man he was. He had to live in here like everyone else for 3 months in case of a nuclear attack and had everything he needed inside the room. Some years later, he became very paranoid about everything and he thought that America was going to invade Albania. Even in the beginning, in 45 or 46, when he took the charge of the party, the first person he decided to kill in that time was his brother-in-law.
Oh.
Just because he knew too much about his early life. That was the only reason. And believe me, even, let's say, 90% or maybe more of his friends, in the time he was in charge, he decided to kill them.
Wow.
He was afraid about everything. This is a tunnel, it's about 500 meters long, and it takes you to 2 directions. One is behind Hotel Chayupi, the most important hotel Girokastra had in those times, and the other one go under the bazaar of Girokastra and go straight to the mosque of the city.
Don't want to get lost in the bunker. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
So that bunker was so cool, really interesting experience, and it was actually so cheap as well. To be honest, we really love this place already. Don't know what it is, but it's got this charm about it. And we've just been walking through the town streets for the last few minutes. The city of?
1,000 steps.
And I think we've done them already. I hope every step is worth it because we're starving and we're heading to a local traditional restaurant. So after all those steps, just before we go and have something to eat, came for a quick pit stop to check out this awesome view of the city of Girokastra, and then there's the mountains in the distance. And then just right behind us up here there's the castle walls dating back to the 13th century, which used to be used as barracks for around 5,000 soldiers. What's so interesting here is that you've got the old buildings which have been here for centuries, and then you've got modern buildings as well and hotels and stuff like that. I do see some similarity with Berat as well, especially in the windows and the way they were built. The views in Albania never disappoint.
Never. And I can imagine from those houses how better the view is.
Welcome.
Hello.
Përshëndetje.
Yes, we can come inside.
Hajde sa shtu, të futuni brenda.
Okay with the dog?
E hajde, okay. Zëni një vend, rregullohet tavolinë.
Thanks. Okay, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's actually a really cute restaurant. They've only got 6 tables and the kitchen is just through here.
Currently we're eating the rice balls, and these are a specialty of Girokastra. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Enjoy. Moussaka. We ordered this because we saw the picture and it looked really good.
They gave us this homemade cake. It's warm. It's so good.
Chai. Thank you very much.
Juve, thank you. Shumë faleminderit. Juve.
Thank you very much.
Ciao. Absolutely mouth-watering meal. Really good food. Amazing. Whoop, nearly fell over. The owner was so nice. She was very friendly and it was a really, really nice atmosphere. And now we're just walking back through the town and it looks so beautiful now. It's just getting dark.
So beautiful lit up at So beautiful lit up at night.
It is really. Hello. Can you sit down? I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit cold now. It is a bit cold. It's about 5 degrees, I think. Everyone's coming out dressed in their jackets and everything. I'm in my shorts.
In space, breathe it in and slowly breathe it out.
She's just ignoring me this morning. She slept in my legs, and all she wants is mum this morning. Mum.
We've seen this bridge. I'm not sure if it's footbridge. I saw someone going across on a bike or motorbike earlier on, so we're going to go and check it out, see what it is. So the bridge is actually bigger than I thought. Okay. Hello. Is the bridge safe?
What?
Is the bridge safe? Okay, it's making these weird sounds. I think to Albanian standards, it's pretty safe. Hello. So this bridge is called Ali Pasha Bridge, and it connects the rural side here with the mountains across to Tepelele, I think it's called, this town. And the town in front of us, like most towns here, is actually fortified as well. So you've got the big walls which used to protect the town or city. I've seen some cars on the other side, so obviously it is accessible here by car. But this bridge, at least for locals, it makes it a bit easier just to get from one side to the other. We've actually enjoyed having a bit of an explore about here. Something that you won't really search and go to, but seeing that we woke up here, we couldn't not come and check it out. The water here, it's not as blue as the blue eye yesterday morning, but it's pretty nice, to be honest. I don't think you can really see them on the camera, but this bridge is full of cobwebs. I just keep getting stuck in them all the time. Ugh.
بس صبس
For a house.
ايه هذاك بمجال قطوين
Ah.
قطوين and wood row
Yeah. Fire.
fire
Yeah. Sorry, I don't speak Albanian. Only English.
English
No, grazie.
No.
Thank you.
Story.
You found it here.
Get up.
Nice. You keep it. Yeah. Good find. Right. Like most places in Albania, it is a bit let go, you know, with the rubbish and the overgrown bushes and stuff like that. But the actual river and the way it flows down the valley is just so spectacular. And the mountains here are really, really beautiful. This morning we've actually stopped by this mechanic. His name is Freddie and he got 5-star review on Google, so we thought we'd try him out. We're going to do an engine service, and we also need mainly to change the rear brakes because all these mountain passes are burning down our brakes quite quickly. So it's been a long day at the garage today, but we've got so many things fixed and serviced. We're just doing the rear brake pads now and we should be good to go.
Thank you for choosing Melbourne Auto Service Albania.
Yes, we bought it at 90. We bought it, so we've done it quite a lot in 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yeah, it looks like for a camper. Really, enjoy it.
Yeah, we
That's
are.
what you bought it for, not to sit there. Albanian drivers are deadliest drivers.
Yeah,
ever.
I've said that already. It's very crazy.
But mechanics are highly skilled, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that. What's one good thing about Albania in general? What's your favourite thing?
Beaches.
Beaches, yeah?
Beaches, yeah.
Yeah. We really enjoyed it in the south of Albania.
Girls
especially.
as well. You're married, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry, she's inside. So a long but productive day today at the mechanics. We just left there. So impressed with the service we received. Honestly, if you are passing by the Balkans, you need some work done, I definitely recommend this place out because he's a really nice guy too. He's just recommended us now to another garage. We're just down the road and we're doing the wheel alignment. Told me it costs 15 euros, which is really cheap. And I think that should be it for today. Then we can finally go and find a park up. I know we don't like to do this normally, but today we're gonna have to go and find one in the dark. We're getting mugged or our wheels aligned?
No.
Little like
Yeah,
this, yeah,
like
little,
this.
yeah. On days like today when we're all over the place, takeaway like this comes in handy. This is like a souvlaki with meat, chips, pita bread, and they cost 3 euros. They're very cheap. We just bought it from this guy on the side of the road. Really beautiful spot here by the lake. I think a fitting final park up for our stay here in Albania. The sun has just set behind the mountains and the lake is just pink and blue. Our trip here in Albania has been really special. We've visited some amazing places. Bit of beach, bit of mountains. It has the perfect mix.
Foto. Hello, italiano, parla italiano.
Sì, italiano a poco.
Miropavshim.
Mirapavshim. Say it.
Miropavshim.
Miropavshim.
Miropavshim. Miropavshim.
Mirapavshim.
Mirashi.
Ja,
Të vini prap?
ajo më e bukur, ajo Mirashi, që do vini prap.
Miroshe.
Mirashi.
Herë dytë,
Miroshe.
Se du kom zvida.
Vjeni.
Kom sto vida.
Okay.
Okej.
Miroshe.
Ku shkon? A vita zen.
Okay.
This is German.
Germany.
Germany.
Where's your favourite place we visited in Albania?
It's hard, I think, to... Well, not a place. I'm not going to pick a place, but I'm going to pick the south of Albania.
Definitely, yeah.
Before Saranda, where were we? Before Saranda. I forgot.
Vlore?
From Vlore, after Vlore, it was amazing.